Good evening, everyone. You join us for this big bash match between the Adelaide Strikers and the Sydney Thunder. I'm Mike Atherton and...
Easy decision for the captain there, batting first in home conditions.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Yes!
Good shot, a beauty.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Wait!
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That was a slower delivery, played too early and it went straight through to the keeper.
Wait!
Just can't seem to get the ball away, that's the third dot.
Yes!
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot. These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over, 8 off it. The Strikers are none for 8. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the City end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one, that was just too good.
Wait!
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. A couple on offer here.
That gets things going, just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep!
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Beaten on the drive.
Milne with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes!
Just about timed that perfectly.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the bounce.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Waiting!
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep!
There'll be runs here. Big edge.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Carey turns down the single. Interesting choice.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The strikers are none for 20.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Huge edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Managed to get it fine and it trickled away to the boundary. Just waited on it nicely.
Yes, good bowling.
Well, shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
With the completion of that over, restrictions finish. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Great work. Didn't look like getting anywhere near that initially.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot. And that raced away for 4. The captain's going to change things around in the field. A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yeah.
Chucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
That's the over. The strikers are none for 34.
A little late on that. No runs scored. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Drives and misses everything.
Ball.
Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait there. Yep.
Really good shot there.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it.
Wait.
The strikers are none for 42.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Nicked it.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Thick edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Great shot. At least one on offer.
That's it.
Good bit of timing there.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Kadir from the city end.
Yes.
Got all of it, and for 6.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up. But
Yes.
They'll get at least one. Head ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yeah.
they make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
And they're away and nicely off the mark. Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
To the boundary.
The Thunder found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Yes.
Clip neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes. Good bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Good return there, back from the deep. That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yeah.
Loud appeal.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Yes.
Oh my, that's racing away.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
This is really awesome shot making. The innings is building very nicely. They have to be looking towards that century.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yes. Yes.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary. That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Sams shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Massive edge. Edge. Unplayable. Picks the gap perfectly.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Great shot. Great timing.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Two fielders can now go outside the circle. Kadir coming into the attack on the City end.
For the Sydney Thunder.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Final over in this innings.
Yes.
Plenty of wickets in hand, and it's going to need to be really accurate. Got to try and get it up into the block hole.
Wait. Yep.
That single is just edging the score closer to a century. Looking a wee bit nervous. You've just got to control the nerves and remember to play each shot on its merits.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score.
Catch it! Yes!
Nicely played.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep!
Chance!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Hales is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep!
They'd look for a couple here.
Hales gets off the mark.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep!
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper! Whoa!
Over. The Thunder are none for 9. Garton, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the City end. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yes!
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowlers!
Misses everything. Needs a direct hit.
No!
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the keeper felt a bit hard done by there. In the end, it'll just go down as byes.
Yes!
Right out of the middle.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Yep!
Times it nicely.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Yes!
That's right off the meat of the bat. There'll be 1 run here for them.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yep!
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowler!
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Yes!
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep!
Doesn't beat the infield. There's trouble here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Hale got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Yes.
Bowler! End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. The Thunder are none for 34.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Edged it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Head, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Beaten on the drive. This could be trouble.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Good shot. A beauty.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Super shot that.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
13 runs added there. The Thunder are 1 for 64.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
That's gone. Couldn't Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Russo won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Edged. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot. Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Misjudged that. He takes a hit on the body.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
6 runs added in that over. The Thunder are 3 for 70. Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Finds the edge. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Cutting has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate.
Oh.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Straight to the fielder.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowlers! Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
Yep.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
Don't see that very often. Back-to-back no balls. And it's at times like this, as a bowler, where you've got to go back to basics.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
This is just poor. Maybe time for a rest after this over.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Just wasteful. Any chance of a legal delivery?
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Khan from the Cathedral end. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Loud shout.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Big shout.
Catch it.
Great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Catch it. Yep.
Great shot. Great timing. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
That will be an over best forgotten and quickly. You give that many no balls away, it's surely time for a bowling change. Siddle, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the City end.
Yep.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the... That's the one bouncer for the over.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep. No!
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
8 runs added there. The Thunder are 5 for 135. This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be really trying to push the scoring rate along.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Nicked it. Loud appeal. And gone straight to the keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Immediately underway with some runs. Just threw the shot too early.
Absolutely nailed it.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope. A little late on that, no run scored.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. The Thunder are 6 for 141. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Brilliant shot that.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Big appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble. Just managed to get outside the line. That'll be not out. Not hitting a thing. Ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yes,
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Yes. No. Yes.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Times it nicely.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. The Thunder are 6 for 155.
Yes.
2 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Into the gap. Nice shot.
Ballers in.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
There's a chance if this hits.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Bowl disturbs the furniture.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
7 runs added there. The Thunder are 8 for 162. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Misses everything. Massive chance.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Edged it. End of the over. 9 off it. The Thunder are 8 for 171. Siddle with the ball in hand again. Wow, that's missed the lot. Milne got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
There's trouble here.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Huge appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Needs a direct hit.
That's an incredible win. It was touch and go, but they got the runs needed with 1 wicket to spare. Complete edge